retired and traveled the US with my husband in a motorhome. Lots of beautiful valleys. And when it came time to put roots down, we chose Nevada. And it took my breath away. And that's how we found this valley and have made this our life in Southern Lander.
The landscape of Nevada is so huge, wave after wave of the sagebrush sea, and there's no other place like it in the lower 48 to have this expanse.
Nevada's wild and amazing. It's a specialness, and it is the wildlife, and it is the stars, it's the dark skies.
We've been longtime enthusiasts of the Smoky Valley, Kingston, Lander County areas, recreation. We're sportsmen, hunters. It's one of the highest populations of mule deer in the central part of the state. So there's great opportunities for that. Off-roading, you could spend a 3-day weekend here and not travel the same road twice. And we also have people that come out both to ski from Bunker Hill. And that's an example of what opportunities are here for folks.
Our public lands are a birthright. So I look at it as an American, this is something for everybody.
The animals who can't speak for themselves.
It's about them too. And if we are the apex predator, it behooves us to take care of everything below us. We're sitting here in Austin, and the Greenlink North is the project to talk about here and in Lander County because of just the enormity of it. It was just a transmission line. Well, it's morphed into a utility corridor, a swath that's cut down every tree here in a 3,000-foot path from White Pine County all the way to Urington.
This one in particular bothered me when I found out about it.
When you have a utility corridor, that begs to have renewable energy projects hooked up to it. Well, great. No, not here, it's not great. Migration corridors for animals, they can't just turn on their heels and trot the other way. They're not wired that way. The areas that are very important to sage-grouse, and it will put them in jeopardy.
So I think the potential impacts on the desert ecosystem, wildlife specifically, because I do hunt and fish, and it will impact both me personally, but also my clientele base. Hunters come here because it's some of the best hunting ground in the state. A 3,000-foot transmission line / utility corridor and the subsequent projects that piggyback on that stand to have a significantly detrimental effect on our hunting populations, and therefore the businesses that survive much of the year based on the hunting population that visits these communities during the hunting seasons.
I saw this and I just knew that it would change everything out here forever. And I understand change is going to happen. I'm down with it. I'm down with change. It's because of technology that I can live out here and be connected. And there are other options out there. And that's where I think my voice is important.
There's a better way, a better route.
They're going to do this no matter what, but it's about location.
What a lot of us are facing is changing things the best we can to do the least harm.
If you read through what we're proposing, it's not at all about putting down the devices or the progress, because it's progress versus conservation, and there's a balance to be struck.
Just knowing that there is a better way, that we can have balance, balanced approach, and that's where I think my voice is important. Getting the word out to the people.
When you have leaders in a community that can help inform.
It became very, very clear. Not many people knew what was coming. It felt like a natural course, having recently retired. If I don't say anything, I have nobody to blame but myself.
And for all of us to come together, you're going to get a better product. Is that what it looks like right now? Do we all have a seat at the table? Not so much. The earlier you get involved, the better chance you have at forming the decisions at the end.
The question came up, well, can we use litigation to stop this or to make them move it? One of the attorneys says, I've never seen a lawsuit stop one of these. It's the public outcry that does. And I think the public outcry has to start with us in the affected communities. It has to, because nobody else is going to do it for us.
If you don't have a seat at the table, you are on the plate.
It became really, really important for me to stand up and say something about Greenlink North and the location that's proposed to preserve life as we see it out here. But I also wanted people to know that we could stand up and be one voice together. This is not for just now. This is for the future. I want somebody else in 50 years to be able to drive out here and go, wow.
So it has an allure, and I think that's important. And I think we potentially lose that with the industrial type growth that's proposed.
This is the most magical place. And you don't know why. At first you don't know why. It's magical. And I want everybody to feel that.
If I were to put pins on a map for you across the loneliest road, it wouldn't look as lonely as they proclaim it to be.